Storms and scattered evening storms are possible, especially near the state line, a high of 83. Sunday, chance of afternoon storms, below severe limits, a high of 80. Monday is mostly sunny, less humid, a high of 78. Tuesday, mostly sunny and sticky, a high of 80. And Wednesday, hot and sticky, a high of 85. Right now in Madison, 70, Green Bay, 70, and in Milwaukee, 71 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 7:06.
This is the Fix-It Show on WTMJ. Advice and opinions expressed during the program are solely that of the hosts or guests, and not WTMJ Radio or Good Karma Brands Milwaukee, LLC. When it comes to home repairs, we could all use a guy. Well, we've got the guy, and we've got the show. For all your home improvement questions, we've got answers. This is the Fix-It Show on WTMJ. Presented by J&B Construction and Siding Unlimited. Now, here's your host, Dayton Kane and David Nason.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, everybody.
As we celebrate the 4th of July, was this date in 1776 that the Continental Congress approved the Declaration of Independence? It was actually drafted on the 2nd, but finally approved on today, and here we are,
birthday, America.
250 years later.
Yeah. I don't think we've been here on this holiday weekend. I don't know if we've ever actually been here on the 4th.
I don't think so, because the next one that this happens on a Saturday is 10 years from now, like 10 and a half years from now.
So like I said, we've been on the holiday weekend, but never actually on the 4th. So.
Yes. So
good morning, everybody.
Welcome. There are fireworks everywhere tonight.
Right.
I wish I had a friend that lived at like the top floor of one of the skyscrapers here in Milwaukee.
Sure.
If anybody wants to invite me over, if you live up in like the penthouse in one of those condos, because if you're overlooking this area tonight, it's going to be breathtaking, because there's going to be firework displays everywhere. I started writing down places that have fireworks tonight. It's
too many.
It's way too many to even mention. So,
and there were fireworks going off last weekend, because I will tell you,
that is
I was not here last weekend, right?
Right.
And I was in this little sailboat race called the Queen's Cup. We go across the lake, and we got 5th in our division, 5th out of 13 boats.
Okay.
So, just a little bit of tactics right at the end that we missed a wind shift, and others capitalized on and got in. But we missed 3rd place, I think, by 3 or 4 minutes. So it's a 90-mile race, and the little things like that. But we got there early in the morning, went to the award ceremony, did a little bit of celebrating that we got there. But we came back right away, and as we were coming back and coming late into the night, we got back into Milwaukee about 1 a.m. on Saturday night. We were watching the skyline. We're 30 miles out. We can start to see the skyline, and we're watching fireworks. Yeah, up and down the shore. So that was really
another
kind of cool.
Great place to go out on a boat and watch
absolute beautiful sunset. First of all, and then the city all lit up and everything, and then fireworks. That was really totally cool.
That is cool. Yeah. Well, what are you doing today then?
So 2 parades today.
2
going to Stone Bank here. Okay. They have a good parade, and then Hartford going to their parade in the afternoon, and then we're spending the evening with some friends out on Lac La Belle watching the fireworks out on Economowoc.
Nice.
So
we are going to do a pool party at Tracy's cousin's house, but then we're doing the New Berlin. They were supposed to do a drone show on Thursday, Friday, I don't know, one of the days, but it got canceled due to rain, so they're pushing it to tonight. So now there's a drone show followed by fireworks.
Sure.
So that's what we're planning on doing.
Excellent.
So lots of different places to go. Like I said, if you're looking, Summerfest, of course, doing them as well. So Summerfest, the last day today for this year. So make sure you get down there.
Isn't it tomorrow?
Saturday. They don't do Sundays.
No? Oh, so today's the last day? Okay.
Yeah. Thursday, Friday,
Shows
Saturday.
How much I know.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, I did go this year. We went.
Yes, we did to go see Isaac Band.
Yes,
Barely Civil. We got to give him a plug.
It's been a long, long time since I've been at Summerfest.
But we went down there a couple times, just for a few hours each time. Not a ton of time down there, but always good to get down there.
Right.
Won the T-Mobile backstage passes, so we got to go backstage, and which was not much of anything at the T-Mobile stage, but we got to go back
T-Mobile.
there. So always fun to go down to Summerfest, and 4th of July coming up on a great weekend.
Yeah.
No guests this hour, so we can talk anything you want. I mean, we can fix some things if you want, but otherwise, if you just want to call and chat, tell us what you're doing, we'll talk that.
I know you had an idea about something, and I have an idea to talk about as well when we come
I had
back.
an idea? Holy
Did
cow.
you say you had
I have a cool tool.
Yeah,
I
right.
have the cool tool segment this time, Isaac. So be ready for that. That'll be coming up. It's a doozy. I'll tell you. You want to turn on your YouTube page for this one. Go to YouTube and find us. Watch us there. But thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that. We do this every Saturday from 7 to 9. It is the Fix It Show. If you do actually have a question and you're awake on the 4th of July, 855-616-1620 is a Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line. Next hour, we're joined by Matt Hefter from CertaPro. This hour, no guests, so we'll answer any questions you have. Thanks for listening to WTMJ.
Sure, first pitch is important, but real Brewers fans know the real warm-up starts in the parking lot. Join us for WTMJ Day, the fan-focused tailgate before the Brewers game on Saturday, August 29th, presented by Big Fish Contracting and Woodman's, with catering by Left's Lucky Town. Text WTMJ to 855-616-1620 right now. WTMJ Day, before the Brewers game on Saturday, August 29th.
Hey, it's Kristen Bry from Point Taken on 620 WTMJ. You know, in radio, people hear your voice first. But when I'm out in the community, meeting listeners or hosting events, I'm told that my smile is my signature. That's why I trust Dr. James Michaels and the team at Economowoc Dental Care with my smile. And yes, I drive all the way from Milwaukee to Economowoc to see Dr. Michaels and his incredible staff. Because when you find a dental team that makes you feel comfortable, listened to, and cared for, that drive is worth it. Dr. Michaels has been practicing in Economowoc for more than 25 years. And his approach is simple. Treat people the way they want to be treated. Whether you're due for a cleaning, thinking about cosmetic options, or just need a dental home where you feel at ease, call Economowoc Dental Care at 262-567-7224. That's 262-567-7224, or visit drmichaelsdentalcare.com. Economowoc Dental Care with Dr. James Michaels, the team I trust with my smile.
The new fractured boulders we now have in stock are really nice. They're squarer and more rectangular in shape. And they're great for building dry-laid retaining walls. They're much easier to deal with, lock together nicely, and you get less gaps. No wet mortar needed. And we've stocked a multitude of colors. You can use them as an accent item to add character to your dry river or creek beds, too. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High-quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential. Visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection. Our organic mulch is comprised of all trees. Most mulch is made from ground-up pallets, and you don't know what might have been spilled on those pallets. Could be chemicals or who knows what. But not our mulch, we're recycling trees. Many species of hardwoods. Cedar, hemlock, light brown, dark brown, mocha, black, red, gold, and caramel. 7 colors to choose from means a mulch to match any exterior. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High-quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential. Visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1 carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
The Fix It Show with Dayton Kane and David Nason on WTMJ.
Jelly Roll going to be on the main stage
I know
at
who
Summerfest.
Jelly Roll is.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Well, you can't avoid the guy these
Right.
days. He's everywhere. 8 o'clock, that show kicks off at the American Family Amphitheater
I
stage.
have one question for him. Did all those tattoos hurt?
On the face?
Yeah.
Him and Post Malone both have those all over their face.
I think you got to be in some kind of state of like
Intoxication?
No, I think they generally don't let you do that, but more like a local anesthesia kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, last day for Summerfest of 2026. So get out there if you haven't already. It's beautiful grounds. The grounds. Every time I go down there, there's something new.
They've
and
really done a good job.
It's just a cool place to hang out. So
from what it started, gravel parking lot kind of thing,
sitting on railroad ties,
right?
And, back in I don't remember those days. I've heard stories of those days.
I remember going. My dad would take us and walk in the midway, and it's just gravel. Going to all the rides and stuff. Rides were a big thing back then.
So this is a good lead-in to memories. Yeah. It's the 4th of July. David has a question for everybody.
What is your favorite memory or tradition for the 4th of July holiday?
Okay. What's your favorite?
And I'll start off with mine. We're off the air. I was trying to remember if it was 1983 or 1984, one of those two summers. I was a member of the Fox River Valley Lutheran Youth Band. And so this is a band, and I think it only got together a couple times, but it was all the Lutheran high schools in Wisconsin got together. And from the beginning of that year, we started meeting and practicing and everything. And so we were a marching band.
Okay.
And here in Milwaukee, we used to have a parade called the City of Festivals Parade. Mm-hmm. It was earlier in June or so. And that summer, we marched in that parade, and we won the competition for marching bands. We won that one. And then in July, we loaded up into, I think we had like 6 Lamers buses, and we headed out east, and we played a couple concerts, and we stayed at high schools. We literally slept on the floors of high school gymnasiums. And we played July 3rd in Philadelphia in their parade, and July 4th in Washington, D.C.
Nice.
And that was just like, I got chills right now still. Just that was so cool, marching through Washington, D.C. July 4th, and then watching the fireworks later that night. That was just amazing. It did rain at the end of the 4th of July, just real quick, a storm. I mean, it was so hot. It was one of those hot, humid days. And it was probably thundering, and I'm like, we're still marching. Here we're holding on to brass instruments, But we got soaked at the end of the parade, but it felt so good because it was so hot.
Sure. But that is a good memory.
That is really cool, being able to do that with a bunch of people.
I have nothing like that. My mom's listening, and she needs to remind me what we did. I don't know that we had tradition. When I was really young, we would go to a house on the lake called It'll Do. Like all these people would gather around and eat, and just throw up.
Barbecue.
One thing I miss from my childhood is we would go to the local little fireworks stand, and we'd get bottle rockets and snaps and little firecrackers, and we would light those off in the neighborhood and have fun with that. The parents let us, be rapscallions back in the day and shoot those things
around
up.
here. We never did a lot of fireworks. Like I lived one summer in St. Louis, right outside of St. Louis. Down south, fireworks are a little, a bigger thing. If it's fireworks stands everywhere and everything. And I remember that in our neighborhood, the fireworks that everybody was shooting off was just amazing. That would be another one that summer. That was probably like 1970. No, it would have been like 80 or 81 before I moved back up here. But that was crazy in that neighborhood, the amount of fireworks going off.
Nice. Okay, so we did get a text here, 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line. Happy Independence Day. If you've ever had to deal with this, what solution has been most effective for you and your listeners? Getting the musty smell out of the basement.
Running a really good-sized dehumidifier.
Now, they have those air exchangers that you can put right on the furnace on the
ERV or
HVAC
HRV
system.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get that air circulating.
Right.
I found out putting in the radon system, if you don't have one, that gets the water, that gets that air out from underneath the floor.
Right, through the drain
before it even comes into the basement.
Absolutely.
So that helped. That was my final addition to my basement because I had an old unfinished basement with a low yard, so it was a musty smelling basement. So that helped.
And that helps two things. I mean, if you don't have a radon system in your house, you have some radon in your house.
Sure.
There is some radon in everybody's basement. It's just a matter of how much. You might have a low level. There is not a safe level. And we talk about radon more so in January. It's Radon Action Month, but it should be Radon Action Month every month, really. Because if you don't have a system in your house, if your house has never been tested, it really should be tested. And it's not a bad idea to just have one put in.
Yeah.
Because it does eliminate the radon, any level of it. Well, if you have a system, usually it's at about 0.5 or so, 0.7. That's where mine's at when I test mine, or if I do a test on a house that has a system just to make sure it's working, and that's not a, but there's all kinds of stuff out in the air we breathe outside too. Sure. But yeah, it really helps dry out basements. Like I said, the dehumidifier though, I was in a house earlier in the week, and I got there, and I think I texted you. The air conditioning wasn't working for some reason. I couldn't get the air conditioner to work. Furnace worked fine, but I couldn't get the air conditioner to work for some reason. I don't know what it was. So it was hot in this house and humid, and there was no dehumidifier running in the basement, and it was musty and everything. And actually, that basement had some organic growth on the floor joist due to that. So that's really important to dehumidify your basement.
Good question.
I would say make sure and it's a good idea to check your dehumidifier, because there are some on a recall list.
Oh,
very easy to just go in and say, dehumidifier recall list, because they have been known to start fires if they're not a good one. So.
All right. Yeah. So get that checked for sure. 855-616-1620. If you have a great question like that one, we'd love to hear from you. It is a Fix It show on WTMJ.
WTMJ's Eric Bilstead here. It's been more than 3 years since we got our garage door from J.D. Griffiths, and it still looks brand new. I'm telling you, it's quiet, it's smooth, and honestly, I didn't realize how much of a difference a quality door would make until we upgraded. J.D. Griffiths, they've been doing it for decades. They're local, trusted, and they handle everything. Try the website, jdgriffiths.com/WTMJ. Schedule your free consultation from J.D. Griffiths.
The Fix-It Show live stream and podcast are brought to you by J&J Contractors. Visit jjcontractorsllc.com or call 414-423-9200 for your free consultation today. J&J Contractors, welcome home.
It's here on consignment from over 10,000 nationwide partners. From very high-end, distinctive furniture, unique antiques and original art, to tasteful home decor that can fit almost any budget. Premium home decor priced right at 25 to 40% off retail prices. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating taste come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Smart interior designers know that what they'll see here is going to be almost impossible to find anywhere else, especially at our consignment prices. Premium home decor that's gently loved and close to new. And what we carry can raise the wow factor of anyone's home decor. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating taste come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
It's Christmas in July at St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores. Get sale discounts store-wide all month long. What a great time to shop for all of your Christmas needs. Get your holiday decor and so much more, along with all the great bargains we always have for you. It's Christmas in July at St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
When I shop St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores, every time I come in, it's like a whole new store. It's because new inventory is arriving daily, all kinds of everything. And let me tell you, thrift store prices make buying easy. And helping others at the same time, that's icing on the cake. St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul. So show me what I'm looking for.
WTMJ's The Fix-It Show with David Nason and Dayton Kane.
You want to hear some good music? This is a good band. Carolina Liar going to be at the T-Mobile stage at 4:15 today at Summerfest. You can check them out. Happy 4th of July to you. Thank you for tuning in today. Dayton Kane and David Nason talking, fixing stuff if you have questions. Otherwise, we're just shooting the crud, as they like to say.
It's not 4th of July for some people until they watch Joey Chestnut win his When is hot dog eating contest again? Did you know we have?
I can't watch it. I can't do it.
We have tickets. My son's birthday is August 11th. My older son, and so August 12th, our birthday celebration for him.
Okay,
we're going to the Dockhounds game. That's the baseball team out in Oconomowoc. Joey Chestnut's going to be there competing in a tater tot eating contest, and I guess probably too late, but you could have entered to it it's like a playoff kind of thing. You know, people where you enter and you if you win, and apparently it's like 2 or 3 teams that are going to compete against him by himself.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I believe it. I mean, think how fast that guy eats.
He beat like the offense or defensive line of a football team.
Oh my gosh!
And they were trying. I can't remember what they were eating, but they were trying to. The 4 of them were trying to eat, and he beat them all.
Are there Vegas odds on what age he dies at with all the stuff he's doing?
You got to wonder what kind of health regimen. He's in pretty good shape. He looks like it.
I mean, yeah.
But what's his health regimen like, and what, well, we won't go there, after he's done eating. But
speaking of world records, this is kind of cool. Today, a Wisconsin bar is attempting to make the world's largest Bloody Mary for the 4th of July, for the 250th. So Smashed on the Rock Saloon, it's in Algoma. They're going to try to make a 300-gallon Bloody Mary.
How many bottles of vodka is that?
300 gallons. The record, 155 gallons. So even if they can get to 200, they're going to be way past the record.
They must have gotten an old milk tank from a farm or something and cut the top off, or you can open the top. And basically that would be Wisconsin, right? To make a Bloody Mary in an old, milk tank from a dairy farm.
So we talked to the co-owner of that bar on What's on Tap the other night. They're estimating about 2,500 servings of Bloody Marys from their.
Did you ask him how many bottles of vodka?
Oh, she told me. It's like 750 or something.
That's a lot.
It's crazy. If you're 21 and older, you can get a free Bloody Mary. It starts at 1 o'clock. They're going to start pouring once they make this thing, get their world record. They're giving it away for free and with a beer chaser. So why not go out to Algoma today and enjoy that?
How far away is Algoma?
Nothing says Wisconsin 4th of July more than the world's largest Bloody Mary.
How far is Algoma from here? How many hour drive? Can you make it by 1 if you left now?
I would assume so.
It's like north. It's like in the northeast part of the state, right?
All the things we talk about when you don't call in with questions.
Oh, you're from there?
No way. Jen Gregg, our news person's from Algoma. How far away is that?
It's 2 hours. I'm from Kewanee, so Algoma's in Kewanee.
Right.
And I've actually had their Bloody Marys there. They're always huge. I didn't know this was happening, though. This is crazy.
You got to get out of here, go home.
You're right. Yeah, so you got to call in the reserves here. And
what are the odds that Elizabeth Lintonen's not here and Jen Gregg is here while we're talking about this story? It was meant to be.
Yes, right.
For 2 hours, that might be worth the drive just to say you had one of the one of the Bloody Marys from the world's largest.
Or something for joining in?
Don't get all greedy now. You're already getting a free Bloody Mary and a beer. What else?
Or a temporary tattattoo or something.
That would be good to mark the occasion. And then
exactly.
Instagram it.
Facebook.
That's totally Instagrammable.
Right. Right.
All right, enough of that.
You could probably AI one,
I am going to give out the phone number and remind people this is what happens when you don't call in with questions. 855-616-1620.
We got a text.
That is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line. I do see some text. It looks more about the memories, though, but we want those too. What are some good 4th of July memories that you have growing up or a tradition that you do every year? Now we go to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Jen Gregg, who we just talked to. Good morning.
Good morning, Dayton. 5 people are seriously injured after a silo collapsed on them in the village of Sharon. 3 motorcyclists and 2 people in a car took cover behind a barn near Highway 14 during the storm yesterday. The 80-foot silo nearby collapsed on the drivers, causing severe injuries. All 5 people were taken to the hospital. Their current condition is unknown. Dozens of dead birds have been found on Milwaukee's north side. The Department of Natural Resources is leading an investigation into what could be causing the birds' demise. But the scene near North 27th Street and Hope Avenue remains a mystery. A DNR spokesperson tells WTMJ they received the first report Monday. Crews have begun testing the birds, but waiting for results could take weeks. The DNR is instructing residents not to touch sick or dead birds. And the 4th of July festivities in Milwaukee will cause several road closures downtown. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office releasing images showing various spots that highways and roads near the beach in Summerfest will be closed. Watertown Road near Bradford Beach will be closed from noon to midnight on the 4th. Northbound 794 near Port of Milwaukee will be closed from 6 p.m. until midnight. The 794 interchange will be closed entirely from 6 p.m. until midnight, starting on the Broadway Avenue on-ramp. For photos and maps of the closures, visit WTMJ.com. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, there are no major incidents to report once again, but take it easy where you gotta go.
Traffic is sponsored by TaybackAttorneys.com. Social Security benefits denied? Call Tayback for the payback. Unable to work due to health problems? Let Tayback help you get approved for the Social Security benefits you're entitled to. Call Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, chance of isolated morning storms and scattered evening storms possible, especially near the state line, high of 83. Sunday, chance of afternoon storms below severe limits, a high of 80. Monday, mostly sunny, less humid, a high of 78. Tuesday, mostly sunny, sticky, a high of 80. Wednesday, hot and sticky, a high of 85. Right now in Madison, it's 70 degrees, Green Bay 71 degrees, and in Milwaukee, 72 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 7:32.
It's WTMJ's Debbie Loziga for Comfort Awnings. My motorized retractable awning is already saving me from that hot summer sun. I love that I can enjoy my patio year-round thanks to Comfort Awnings. I just retract it when I want the sun and extend it when I need the shade. Comfort Awnings even come equipped with sensors that detect rain and strong winds. This year, reclaim your outdoor space for your friends and family to enjoy every season Wisconsin has to offer. Right now, get $250 off any awning or screen. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit ComfortAwnings.com to learn more.
When your car or truck needs service, you should take it to a specialist. I'm Deb Cruz, president of the Auto Dealers Association of Macon, Milwaukee. Adam member new car dealers have factory warranted parts, the latest diagnostic equipment, and certified manufacturer technicians. Plus, their prices are low or lower than independent shops, even on routine things like oil changes and tire service. Knowing all that, why would you ever consider going anywhere other than an Adam member dealer?
Get an oil change at Safety Inspection for trouble-free summer driving.
Recently, a seller that unfortunately ended up choosing another agent called me. She said she made a mistake, and what she was expressing to me sounded like she kind of was bullied into signing with him. Is it typical? Not always, but it will never happen when you hire a Century 21 Benefit Realty agent. I want our agents to be able to look in the mirror and say, I'd want to work with me. Not because they're good at saying what you want to hear or offer the lowest commission, but because of trust. Because if you're not feeling that from your agent, that's a problem. And I don't want that. At 1.9% on the listing side of your sale with our commission capped at $19,000, Century 21 Benefit Realty leads with a very fair and transparent commission structure with maximum marketing that can get your home sold fast and for the best price. And saving money matters, but working with someone who'll tell you exactly what you need to know up front, that creates trust. And that matters too. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated.
More of your questions next. It's the Fix It Show on WTMJ.
I know the song, I didn't know the singer.
KT Tunstall, 6 p.m. on the Briggs & Stratton stage at Summerfest tonight. She had another half hit, too, that was pretty good. So probably going to be a good show. Isaac said he's seen her, and she's very entertaining.
Yeah, she was great. She did the whole thing with a loop pedal and a drum pad, and that was it.
There you go.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Ed Sheeran?
No.
He does the same type of thing, and it's amazing to watch somebody put a whole song together right in front of you by hitting buttons and stepping on pedals. And
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So,
a one-man band?
Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line is 855-616-1620. Renee texted in parades, ice cream in the morning. Ooh, tokens from town to buy things, special summer foods. So many great memories of the 4th of July. Speaking of summer foods, I'm going to teach you something right now. Very important for the 4th of July. How to pick the best watermelon. Do you know the farmers' tips on how to pick the best watermelon? That's one of them.
Tap it.
And what are you listening for when you tap it?
An echo?
A dull, hollow sound.
Okay.
Yeah, you want it to sound hollow. The other things you're looking for is a creamy yellow field spot. That means it was actually ripened on the ground. So you want to see that yellow thing? And then the juicy ripe watermelons have the heavy showing web so that it looks like it's stretched, like the rind's stretched.
Okay.
So the hollow sound, a webby look on the outside, and that yellow spot are what you're looking for to get the best watermelon.
The next time I go grocery shopping, I'll check that out.
All right, make sure you test that theory. So, hey, it's 4th of July. What?
Right.
You got to eat corn on the cob and watermelon on the 4th of July. I mean, and probably a hot dog, even though most people...
Had hot dogs last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. You did your job. All right. Another one came in the early 80s. My favorite memory of 4th of July was my dad was part of the III Shrine Animals. He was Cookie Monster.
They're awesome.
That weekend was multiple parades, and families of all the animals were there, and we had picnics each day. Great group of men and families. Such fun memories having a workaholic dad whose beer business kept him busy summers, weekends, and holidays. That was one holiday he didn't work.
That's cool.
Now, take that to heart, parents, if you're listening. It means a lot to be there when your kids are looking for you to be there.
Right,
so.
right.
And then we did get an actual, hey, I need help fixing something or I have a question text. It says, recently when I flush my toilet, it now makes a high-pitched, almost musical sound. The toilet is 4 years old, had no problem with the toilet flushing. What's causing this, and should I be concerned? I would just enjoy the song. If it sounds like a song, what song are we hearing?
Yeah, just start whistling along with it. So first, the last question, it's probably not a big concern. What if you pay attention to see if the toilet's also running occasionally? Like, if you're in the bathroom, all of a sudden it's like, oh, is the water running in the toilet? Because what might be happening is the flapper is got some either debris on it or it's wearing out. And this is what I mean by the flapper. That's inside the tank. There's a hole at the bottom of the tank, and this flapper is on the top of that hole. And the tank fills with water, and when you go to flush, you push the lever down, and there's a chain on it. It lifts that flapper up, and it allows the water to go through the hole, and that's what flushes the toilet. It's all gravity.
That is the best description of a flapper I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks. So that could be, like I said, it could have some debris on it.
I was going to say, 4 years old, it shouldn't be bad yet.
No.
It probably has some debris on
it. Algae or something, just some growth, just, if you want, what you could do is turn the water. There's a valve under your toilet. Turn that off. Flush the toilet so that most of the water goes out of the tank. And then you can reach down. Then you're not reaching in the water. And just go in there with some, CLR or some kind of detergent, even Dawn dish soap or something. Put some gloves on if you want. It's not
clean
dirty
water.
It's
Yeah,
coming out of your drinking. It was drinking water right up until it got into the tank.
Yeah.
So that pipe that it came out of, that's potable water. But as soon as it got in your tank, then it's not drinking water anymore. But it's not like there's any kind of waste or anything in there. So just clean that off. Worst case scenario, it might have to be replaced. But really, with any plumbing fixture, if your shower or sink faucet or kitchen faucet starts to whistle a little bit or make noises like that, usually it's a matter of the water flow is restricted. And so you might have a little screen on the end of the faucet in your bathroom, or if you're a faucet in the kitchen's got the nozzle where you can pull it down and spray kind of thing. Usually you can unscrew that.
Yeah.
And if you have an older house, galvanized pipes, at least some in the house, you might get a little bit of debris every once in a while. And you just got to clean out that screen, tap it on, get all the junk out of there, put it back on. That's usually the problem. Sometimes it could be in a cartridge. That might be more of a plumber repair kind of thing. So I would check out the tank, the flapper in the tank, see if that's doing it or anything. If that still doesn't do it or anything, then you may need the help of a plumber. Capital Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. Give them a call if you want to have them come out and take a look at it.
It would be kind of fun to flush your toilet also.
It's like there's places, I think, out west or some cities where you have grooves in the pavement. I think Nashville has something where at a certain speed you drive over it and it sounds like a song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally unrelated.
855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. Notice fogging on some of my windows during the hot and humid weather this week. Is that something I should be concerned about?
No.
No is the answer. It's on the outside.
It's like the exact opposite of what happens in the winter.
Yes.
When it's warm inside your house, you're heating your house, and it's cold outside, and now you're cooling your house probably, most likely, and it's really hot and humid or even at least just humid outside. The humidity that we've had lately has been off the chart.
I always tell customers when you go outside, run your hand along your siding.
Mm-hmm.
it's going to get wet. Run
Yeah.
your hand along your fascia, it's
Yeah.
going to get wet.
Yeah.
Run your hand along the window, it's going to
Yeah.
get wet. Everything's settling, that moisture is on the
Yeah.
house. It's everything's wet. Your car is going to be wet, your grass is wet,
Yeah.
everything's wet. So the fact that
Especially
window's
if you're
wet.
living close to the lake here. Last week, I mentioned I was in the Queen's Cup race Friday night, and we actually there's 130, 140 boats in the race. You can't all start at once, and as you can, some smaller boats and then really large boats, 70-footers. You know, they're starting at the end in the back because they're finishing quicker. But anyways, they started a couple divisions, and then the fog rolled in. And the division right before us didn't get started. We actually had a 2-hour delay. We were just kind of motoring around out there waiting for the fog to clear so that we could get our start. And the issue is that the race committee, we have an invisible starting line. We have a buoy on one end and a boat at the other end. That's the starting line.
Sure.
They have to be able to see down the starting line to the buoy to make sure you don't start early. And they're doing a countdown with flags and sounds and everything. And everybody's keeping track of time. But we couldn't see 100 feet at times or less. And just because of the fog. And it's all about, different temperatures. And because it was really warm and on shore, and the lake is still like 50 degrees or just over 50 degrees. So that temperature difference and the way the wind is blowing made a big deal on Friday night. So that's all that's going on right there.
Keep the questions coming, 855-616-1620. Also, memories. What good memories of 4th of July do you have? It is the Fix It Show. Thanks for listening to the WTMJ.
Our home values have gone up over the years while our home continues to age every second. This is Eric Brown with Aaron Brown, brothers and owners of our family business, Siding Unlimited.
While those values continue to go up and homes continue to age, we see homeowners have become more concerned about who is going to do the work. Making the right decision has become the top priority and a nervous decision.
What's great about Siding Unlimited, we've seen so many people choose us, and their responses years after the project is remarkable. Siding Unlimited delivers on quality products and installation, making longevity and peace of mind a priority with new windows, doors, roofing, and siding.
Trust the local, family-operated Siding Unlimited to be the company of choice for your next window project. Proven to be the best by earning Pella's prestigious Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times.
Siding Unlimited. Experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Call Siding Unlimited at 262-567-4513 or visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Hey, it's Kristen Bry from Point Taken on 620 WTMJ. In radio, people hear your voice first. But when I'm out in the community, meeting listeners or hosting events, I'm told that my smile is my signature. That's why I trust Dr. James Michaels and the team at Economawalk Dental Care with my smile. And yes, I drive all the way from Milwaukee to Economawalk to see Dr. Michaels and his incredible staff. Because when you find a dental team that makes you feel comfortable, listened to, and cared for, that drive is worth it. Dr. Michaels has been practicing in Economawalk for more than 25 years. And his approach is simple. Treat people the way they want to be treated. Whether you're due for a cleaning, thinking about cosmetic options, or just need a dental home where you feel at ease, call Economawalk Dental Care at 262-567-7224. That's 262-567-7224, or visit drmichaelsdentalcare.com. Economawalk Dental Care with Dr. James Michaels, the team I trust with my smile.
Save on the best quality furniture and mattresses during the July Independence Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture. With major discounts from our premier suppliers, you will save big on top brands like Bradington Young, made in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Bradington Young is known for its fine quality leather upholstery. Fjords brings you modern Scandinavian design recliners and sofas, ergonomically engineered for more hip and back support. Norwalk, with American roots that go back over 100 years, specializes in making furniture just for you. Choose the piece, style, fabric, or leather you want, and in just 35 days, we'll deliver your new sofa, chair, or sectional. In-stock or special orders are all sale priced. Need a little help putting it all together? At Ken Michaels Furniture, our design staff is ready to help you with your purchases, and it's free. Stop in today and save now during the Independence Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture on Capitol Drive in Brookfield, Highway 100 in Greenfield, or our downtown Mattress Factory showroom.
Need advice? Call 855-616-1620. Our expert home inspector is here to help. It's the Fix-It Show on WTMJ.
Not Steely Dan.
Yeah, right.
But they do a lot of songs like this. Straight No Chaser is an a cappella group. They're going to be on the Uline stage tonight at 10 o'clock at Summerfest, last day for this year.
Right.
So if you haven't been
Another
there yet,
one in the books.
you're running out of time. So let's do this. We haven't done this in a while. A cool tool segment.
Right.
If you go to YouTube and find WTMJ, you can watch the show. This would be the time to be looking at the show as I hold up this massive tool right here. Isaac, any idea what this is?
He's not a golfer.
He's not a golfer. This is a golf tool. So this is a when you hit your ball on the green and it leaves a dent, you have a little ball mark fixer.
Yep.
That's what this is. So nothing to do with fixing your
I had
house.
a couple of those on Tuesday.
Yeah, you did. You had some nice shots.
Nice shots.
Nice shots
so
on
we
Tuesday.
golfed in the WTMJ Classic again this year, and we were on the same foursome. And the one of them, I beat the pro.
Yeah.
That hole, the pro, and I had a well, we were both on the green on that one.
We were both on the green. We both beat the pro,
Yeah.
but yeah. So this when you have that little dent, this takes the divot out. You kind of go around and push it up, and then level it out with your golf club putter.
Yep.
So very important tool to have if you're a good golfer. If you don't hit the green on a fly, it doesn't really matter. So I don't use it a lot, but every once in a while you
get
need
lucky.
one.
So maybe keep it in your pocket for Wednesday.
Yes. So we're golfing again on Wednesday.
The NARI outing.
NARI. So what is NARI for those who don't know?
National Association of the Remodeling Industry, and this outing is supporting the NARI Foundation. And the NARI Foundation is they support things like scholarships for students going into the trades and some other things like that. So this is a good one to be at. There'll be a lot of people.
Tracy was looking at the credit card statement the other day. She's like, "Did you make a donation to NARI?" I'm like, "Yes, I did."
Yeah,
and I get to golf.
right. So that'll be out at Ironwood Golf Course on Wednesday.
Beautiful
Hoping
course,
for
another good course.
Good weather for that.
I mean, where were we on? We were
at Morningstar.
Morningstar. Man, that was a cool course.
Gorgeous.
The way that's built around that gully or valley that they have there.
Some neat views there.
It was really neat.
And all the good WTMJ partners joined us out there and teammates. So we had a good time on that one.
It was
a little warm.
It was hot.
Yeah, a little warm,
hot.
but
and we still owe Austin a T-shirt or a shirt from the Pro Club.
Yeah, so we appreciate the guys we golfed with that. Thermal Exteriors was the two guys we had.
Fun day. All right, so we have one segment left before we're joined by Matt Hefter. So if you have questions on something other than painting, now's the time to get it in because it's your last chance to get it answered. 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. The Fix-It Show is on WTMJ.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Okay, we'll send these snakes slithering back to the desert.
Tarang, high, deep drive to center. Friedel back, Friedel turning, Friedel watching. Goodbye, we are tied.
The Brewers head west for a showdown in Arizona. Our Brewers Radio Network game day coverage starts tonight at 8:05. We are the home of the Brewers, WTMJ.
Ready to upgrade your home's exterior? Family owned and operated since 1983, J&J Contractors specializes in top quality windows, doors, and siding that enhance your home while increasing its value and energy efficiency. From modern vinyl siding to stylish fiberglass doors, and from double hung windows to sliding glass doors, they have the perfect solutions for your home. Contact them today for a free consultation. Just search online J&J Contractors or call 414-423-9200. J&J Contractors, welcome home.
Hey, check this out. How about a free dinner at a great place, the historic Fox and Hound Supper Club tonight? WTMJ's John Mercure here. I highly recommend this great place. When you buy one dinner, your second dinner's free, even on the weekends. Wow. You're going to love the twin lobster tails, pecan-crusted salmon, steak and lobster, pasta dishes, even prime rib on Saturdays, any entree, buy one, get one free, desserts, huge ice cream drinks, buy one, get one free. So de-stress with a cocktail. Choose from 20 bourbons, 120 wines in the timbered rustic bar, 8 gorgeous dining rooms. I recommend the magnificent all-you-care-to-eat Sunday brunch. Kids and grandkids under 3 eat for free. The Fox and Hounds, tucked into the Kettle Moraine Forest, right near Holy Hill. The summer drive is spectacular. I mean, it's poppin'. A Wisconsin must-see. Escape from your kitchen with a free dinner this weekend. Serving Saturday lunch from 11 till 2, dinner at 3 p.m. Tables are open tonight and tomorrow. Google Fox and Hounds. Call and reserve.
Many people feeling close to retirement ask themselves, do I have enough?
Am I missing something?
At Diversified Wealth Strategies, we provide clarity during our complimentary, no-pressure consultation. We're independent advisors using big firm tools with a boutique-style approach.
And no crickets. We stay in touch so you're never left wondering.
At Diversified Wealth Strategies, let us show you how to capture the upside, limit the downside, and feel good inside.
Visit dwstrategies.com.
Securities and investment services offered through Mosaic Wealth Inc. Member FINRA SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Mosaic Wealth.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting WTMJ.com/contests. That's WTMJ.com/contests.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty yourself at KesslersDiamonds.com.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station. David and Dayton. One guy knows what the heck he's talking about. We'll let you figure out which one it is. It's the Fix It Show on WTMJ.
I got that. That's one of those earworms. That's going to be in my head all day. Thanks, Isaac.
The Baja Men, 7 o'clock on the Aurora Healthcare stage. If you want to have the earworm stuck in your head all day and night, you can go see them and lack sleep because it'll be going through your mind as you're trying to fall asleep. Siding Unlimited, J&B Construction. Every week they sponsor the show. We appreciate that. Coming up next hour, Matt Hefter from CertaPro Painter is going to be on with us. I did get a text from my mom. We were talking about 4th of July memories, and I mentioned we would go to It'll Do. That's what they named the cabin of the place we would go. And they said they would blast the Star-Spangled Banner, then someone would give a patriotic speech. One year it was my Uncle Doug, dressed in his Army uniform. Then the American flag would be raised, made us proud to be Americans. So that was something we did every year back in the day.
I bet you that name is like a quick of saying it will do.
Yep, that's what it is. It'll do.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, let's get this.
Get a few of these texts.
Let's get these answered before we're joined by Matt here.
So the kitchen or bathroom sink. Somebody's got a clog in their bathroom sink. They're trying to snake it out and everything. It's probably clogged. 70-year-old house probably has galvanized pipes in the wall. You're probably going to need a plumber. Maybe somebody. Capital Heating and Cooling. They have a plumbing wing. They will clear drains. They've cleared your shower drain, I think.
Yes, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was like, think of an artery.
Yeah.
That's 90% blocked.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. There was so much gunk. My house was built in 1940, so it was the original galvanized piping. So however many years that is, what are we up to now? That's like 80 years old.
Right.
80 years worth of stuff.
Right.
Stuck in there.
And they've cleared a tub drain for me as well. So they do those services. And yes, the part of the question, they may have to cut open part of a wall. In a bathroom, what they'll try to do is see if they can do it in an adjacent closet, either a linen closet or a bedroom closet behind or something. So at least it's not out in a hallway or something.
Mine was under the sink, so they did have to take some of the drywall out, get most of the pipe out and get it cleaned out, the rest of it.
We've changed the drain stoppers in our sinks, you and I have, and we got these little things. It looks like a mushroom. You put it down in there, and it's got a screen on it. It's amazing how much hair it stops.
Yeah.
Regardless of who you are.
You don't think you're losing hair. So in our house, we have a terrier, so there's always fur balls we're trying to vacuum up and find, and we always blame her. And I'm thinking it's probably all of us dropping hair all over the house.
Exactly.
But I would definitely have somebody come in and look at that and get that taken care of. I was amazed. I was appalled actually when they showed me the picture of what the pipe looked like.
Horizontal pipes. They just like at night, all the sediment in the pipe just settles, and it just over time it just builds up in that pipe.
Yeah,
vertical pipes not so much, but horizontal ones. So.
Okay, so it is the 4th of July.
Yeah,
we want to play some patriotic music as we go. We're playing a lot of Summerfest music.
Yeah.
But I need to hear it one more time. Do you have the eagle screech? Because that is vital,
that is
Isaac,
awesome.
at this point in time. I need to hear it again. I put him on the spot. I put him on the spot. He's like, where did it go?
Yep. There it is.
All right, so one more time. All right. I just at the beginning of the show he played it. I'm like, that was brilliant. We need to hear that again. So we'll keep doing this even next hour. If you have some memories of your childhood or a big 4th of July one-time memory that really sticks out in your mind, 855-616-1620 is a Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. You can get that in, and we'll read them on the air, or you can call us if you have a story you want to tell as well. We do have Bob in Pewaukee with a text in already for Matt. So if you have anything about painting, staining, garage floors, we're going to talk through all that stuff next hour. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with hour number 2 on The Fix-It Show.
This has been The Fix-It Show on WTMJ, presented by J&B Construction and Siding Unlimited. Advice and opinions expressed during the program are solely that of the hosts or guests, and not WTMJ Radio or Good Karma Brands Milwaukee, LLC.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation, and it definitely shouldn't feel like a game. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin believes in straightforward pricing, honest conversations, and helping homeowners find the right fit for their home. Because a fair final price matters more than some flashy discount. Pella never inflates pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. And when you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, one trusted team handles everything from start to finish. The same company that manufactures your windows and doors is also the one selling, installing, and servicing them with Pella certified installers every step of the way. That means confidence in the process, confidence in the product, and one team standing behind the work from beginning to end. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here for Griffin Ford in Waukesha. Hey, if you've been thinking about a new vehicle, now's the time to take a serious look at Griffin Ford's Ford American Value for American Values employee pricing event. This is great. For a limited time, you pay what employees pay. That's right, employee pricing on a huge selection of new Ford vehicles. Right now, they have 50-plus all-wheel drive Ford Explorers in stock starting at $38,978. How about the 2026 Ford Bronco Sport all-wheel drive? More than 20 in stock starting at $28,995. And Escape owners get an additional $1,000 off. But what really sets Griffin Ford apart is inventory. Griffin Ford is one of the largest selections of new Ford vehicles anywhere in Wisconsin. That means you're not spending hours searching dealer to dealer or settling for something close to what you wanted. You can choose the color, trim, level, and features that fit your style. It's Griffin Ford in Waukesha. I buy my cars at Griffin. You can also do it online at griffinford.com.
I'm Libby Collins. This week we talk with Marquette history professor Brian Rindfleisch, who talks about some of the founding fathers and how we got to where we are. How did George Washington end up as president?
I don't want to say it was a foregone conclusion, but I mean, based upon the celebrity that Washington had attained. I mean, just...
A celebrity president? Who knew?
Yeah, right.
WTMJ Conversations, Sunday mornings at 11 on WTMJ.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Okay, we'll send these snakes slithering back to the desert.
Drive to center. Friedel back. Friedel turning. Friedel watching. Goodbye. We are tied.
The Brewers head west for a showdown in Arizona. Our Brewers Radio Network game day coverage starts tonight at 8:05. We are the home of the Brewers. 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee.
8 o'clock, it's 73 degrees. Today, a chance of isolated morning showers and scattered evening storms possible, especially near the state line, a high of 83. Sunday, chance of afternoon storms below the severe limits, a high of 80. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jen Gregg. Police confirm 3 children are dead after a boat capsized in Geneva Lake. Walworth County Undersheriff Tom Hausner.
The City of Lake Geneva police boat, along with Geneva Lake Law Enforcement Agency, responded with their boats, and 7 people were rescued from the water. Unfortunately, there was 3 fatalities of people who were not able to be rescued.
The private boat was overturned during yesterday's storm in Lake Geneva. All 3 children had on life jackets. Wearing a life jacket is essential for boating, no matter the size of the boat. Coast Guard boating specialist Michael Barron says even kayakers and paddle boards require a flotation device. He tells Wisconsin's Morning News.
You could buy a kayak, a paddle, and a life jacket and be on the water that afternoon having no training because you just know you want to be on the water. You have to take the paddling, seriously because there are boating laws that regular, and I say regular, that motorboats have to go through. They have to, same thing if you're on a kayak.
Kayaking and paddlecraft account for roughly a quarter of Wisconsin's annual recreation boating fatalities. And the medical field is recovering from a nationwide shortage of pharmacists. The Medical College of Wisconsin's Dr. John Raymond says they opened a pharmacy school in 2017. He tells Wisconsin's Afternoon News.
The closest point of contact with the healthcare system in the United States for most people is their local pharmacy. And so our idea was that we would train the pharmacists of the future, pharmacists that were comfortable working in team settings, but also kind of working on their own in some of these underserved areas.
Employment of pharmacists is projected to grow 5% from 2024 to 2034, faster than the average for all occupations. Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 8:02.
Your home can be more maintenance-free when you rely on J&B.
This is Tom Feza. When I have a roofing question, I contact Scott Klein, owner of J&B Construction, provider of high-quality exterior home improvement products and services since 1958.
Thanks, Tom. Between the two of us, we've seen hundreds of failed roofs, along with the unfortunate consequences of water damage. Poor workmanship, improper product usage, lack of ventilation, inferior flashing detail, and loss of control due to subcontractors are some of the most common reasons for roofs failing. At J&B, our objective is not just to sell another roof. We want to educate our clients. When J&B's experienced sales staff achieves that goal, our roof systems sell themselves.
For a complimentary roof evaluation, call Scott at 262-437-0537 or visit jnbconstruction.com.
Your home can be more maintenance-free when you rely on J&B.
Accident Mortgages and Equalizing Lender, NMLS ID 255368.
Rates are a little stuck, but what if you could save $2,000 or more on your mortgage payment in the next year while we're waiting for 30-year fixed rates to come back down? That's exactly what we just did for Amanda, who bought her home last summer with a traditional 30-year fixed from AccuNet at 6.99. With current rates now closer to 6.5, we reached out to her with 2 options. Save $90 a month or just over $1,000 a year on her $226,000 loan with no loan costs, or save $2,200 in the first year while we wait for rates to come back down. She chose door number 2, which is what we're calling our Rate Buster Refi. It's a 30-year fixed rate loan with an effective rate of 5.88 for the first year and 6.88 for years 2 through 30. The APR is 6.89 with 25% equity and all the other right stuff. Hey, don't just sit there waiting. Click on the blue button today at AccuNet.com and find out how much you can save with the traditional no loan cost refi or our new Rate Buster Refi. That's ACCUNET.com.
Time for a WTMJ sports update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Brewers finished strong in the extra innings against Arizona last night. The crew scored 4 runs in the 11th inning, sealing the first series win against the Diamondbacks 7-4. Tune in for tonight's game day coverage here on WTMJ. And the U.S. will face Belgium on Monday night in Seattle in round of 16 of the World Cup. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, there are no major incidents to report and traffic seems to be flowing pretty usual.
Traffic is sponsored by TaybackAttorneys.com. Veterans benefits denied? Call Tayback for the payback. Brave Americans who served shouldn't be denied benefits or have a disability claim incorrectly evaluated by the VA. If you're one of those vets, call Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, chance of isolated morning storms and scattered evening storms possible, especially near the state line, a high of 83. Sunday, chance of afternoon storms, below severe limits, a high of 80. Monday, mostly sunny, less humid, a high of 78. Tuesday is mostly sunny, sticky, a high of 80. And Wednesday, hot and sticky, a high of 85. Right now in Madison, it's 72, Green Bay 70, and in Milwaukee, 73 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time is 8:06.
This is the Fix-It Show on WTMJ. Advice and opinions expressed during the program are solely that of the hosts or guests and not WTMJ Radio or Good Karma Brands Milwaukee, LLC. When it comes to home repairs, we could all use a guy. Well, we've got the guy. And we've got the show. For all your home improvement questions, we've got answers. This is the Fix-It Show on WTMJ. Presented by J&B Construction and Siding Unlimited. Now, here's your hosts, Dayton Kane and David Nason.
Welcome to hour number 2. If you missed the first hour, you can always get the podcast wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple, WTMJ.com's got links there for you as well. David, are you ready for hour number 2?
I am ready.
We're joined by a guest, Matt Hefter from Certa Pro. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.
Yeah.
Certa Pro painters, paints everything but
toenails.
I love it.
Are you painting anything red, white, and blue these days?
Quit doing that. What do
Blues. Blues are still good. Reds, they're kind of transitioning out a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
Yeah.
And white. You're always painting white.
All the time, yeah. A lot of white, actually. A lot of homes where they're just doing the monochromatic white, everything, trim, siding, and then black.
Is black going away, or is that still? You said you painted your kitchen cabinets black, right?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, it looks so good. And you know, you got to keep them clean. You know, sometimes you get the wood cabinets, it kind of hides the smudges and stuff. With black, it doesn't. But at least you're getting the dirt off in the kitchen, right?
Sure. We have white cabinets, like many people have, and in my bathroom, when they remodeled this bathroom, they put a white countertop, just pure white. Don't ever do that. Try to keep that thing clean. It's next to impossible.
Especially with water deposits, and you name it.
Yeah, we have hard water to begin with, so that sink is I'm always trying to clean that stupid thing. So when it comes to paint and like dirt, what are we looking at to keep I've got a smudge wall thanks to my granddaughter. I got the flat paint and her hands were dirty and now that wall is dirty. Can I clean that?
You can if you hopefully you or the contractor use the best paint you can get.
I would doubt that. It's one that did my house.
It's one thing that we always recommend to our customers when we go into a home. We're using the best paints, and the best paints aren't necessarily the most expensive paints. They're the best paint for
David,
solving the problem.
we can hear that every time you're doing that flag. David's got an American flag. He's trying to put it on his microphone, and it's just grumbling in my ears every time.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So the with paint systems and the techniques, it's about solving problems. So if it's in a bathroom, you always want to have at least a satin finish, something that is going to repel the moisture. And then if there's water splashing up or dirt or hands or anything, a cleanable paint. So something that you can just wipe off. Our cabinets, which are black, we just talked about. All you do is you just take a little sponge, wipe them down, a little towel, you dry them, they look brand new again. But that is a urethanized paint system, right?
Sure.
So it's made to be washed over and over and over and over without leaving marks.
But not flat paint.
You don't want flat paint's good in some applications. You're sealing walls that don't have high traffic. It's very easy to touch up flat paint. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to be constantly touching up and things like that, flat paint's good. A lot of people like flat paint because it doesn't reflect the light and you don't see that reflection on the wall. Sure. Or when you look down the wall, you don't see the imperfections in the drywall or the plaster or whatnot. But so flat paint has its purpose. It's just you got young kids and grandkids, not a good idea.
Now, if I don't know what paint it was because I didn't paint it, so I don't have a match necessarily That'd be a good accent wall. I can just paint that one wall and a different color of some kind. And
you could, and then just do something with a sheen so that way it repels the water and you can just wipe it right off.
Okay. All right. Well, it's in the living room. She somehow got up on a chair, and so in the middle of our wall in our living room,
somebody held her up.
We got a bunch of smudge. No, she just climbed up there, I don't know how the chair didn't get dirty, but she got the wall dirty. All right. Well, that answers my questions.
Right.
If people have questions, 855-616-1620. That's the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. You can go to CertaPro.com. That's CERTA Pro.com and check it out there. Fill out the form. Somebody will contact them Monday? Today?
No, well, I don't even know if when our office isn't open, it bounces to our call center.
Oh, so
and
24/7.
I want to say they might be open. But you can always schedule your estimate on CertaPro.com 24/7, 365
just right
days
away
a year.
while you're there.
You just go in, you find the time that works for you, click on it, put your name and phone number in there, address, and boom, your appointment is scheduled and the estimator shows up at that time.
All right. They do a consultation. They walk through colors with you.
Oh, yeah.
You book it, and then how soon before somebody gets out?
Depends on the project. If customers are in a rush, we try to move those customers through quicker. If they need something, right now is the time of season where it's graduation parties and weddings and things where those will take a little higher priority. Whereas
other people are like, yeah, I'm fine.
In Wisconsin, we're kind of relaxed people. Most people are like, that's fine. 4 weeks, that's fine. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Good stuff. Matt's with us all this hour. Get your calls and texts in, 855-616-1620. It is the Fix It Show on WTMJ.
The only thing better than a ball game on a warm summer evening? The tailgate. Calling all fans. Saturday, August 29th is WTMJ Day. Our tailgate outside American Family Field. Come meet the WTMJ team before the Brewers take on the Rangers. WTMJ Day is presented by Big Fish Contracting and Woodman's. Also catered by Left's Lucky Town. For more information, head to WTMJ.com or text WTMJ to 855-616-1620.
MW Marine. Celebrate summer with the 4th of July boat sale at MW Marine. Check out the new 2026 Lund, Ranger, and Vexus boats powered by Mercury Outboards. All priced to move during this special holiday event. Ask about remaining closeout models with deep discounted pricing at MW Marine. They'll help keep your boat ready for the water with expert service and convenient outdoor storage. Make this your best summer yet at MW Marine, where 4th of July savings are making waves.
If you need a place for new home interior ideas, then you have to come talk to us. Our on-staff decorators know furniture, home decor, and a lot more. And they're not only creative, but also very willing to help you make great choices. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating taste come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee. Stop in often, because our inventory changes daily.
Design Exchange.
Previously, it has been gently loved. But here, you'll only find very well-conditioned premium home decor items that you likely won't find elsewhere. Distinctive furniture, unique antiques, and original art, and other tasteful home decor at a value. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating taste come to find premium home decor on consignment at 25 to 40% off retail prices in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Imagine waking up to the updated kitchen or bathroom of your dreams. J&J Contractors is your preferred partner in all your home renovation needs. They can transform your kitchen with beautiful new floors, custom cabinetry, and more. Dreaming of a spa-like oasis with custom tile work and fixtures? J&J Contractors will design a bathroom that leaves you feeling relaxed and rejuvenated. For your free consultation, just search online, J&J Contractors, or call 414-423-9200. J&J Contractors. Welcome home.
WTMJ's Eric Bilstead here for QC Kinetics. Joint pain is awful. We all know that, right? And I'm betting you aren't the only one affected by it. Maybe you have a loved one who struggles with a bad knee or a back and doesn't even know what to do about it. Instead, they cancel plans and they sit things out. Well, QC Kinetics can help bring that life back. Patients at QC Kinetics who were stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, their knees, shoulders, maybe their back. They're finally stepping out of it with regenerative treatments that are done right there in the office in Mequon or in Greenfield. No surgery, no long recovery or putting life on hold, just real relief. Here's what you do. You call QC Kinetics, get yourself a free consultation, 414-667-5559. That's 414-667-5559. Call and get your life back. Call QC Kinetics today.
David Nason and Dayton Kane. It's the Fix-It Show on WTMJ.
2:30 T-Mobile stage today at Summerfest. No Moon's going to be playing. If you like a light rock type band, a little alternative sounding, good band to go check out there. Matt Hefter from CertaPro on with us this hour, 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. We have a couple questions to get to, so let's do that. I own a commercial building. I've been interested in applying an anti-graffiti coating to the brick exterior, but I've heard horror stories about it flaking off and looking terrible after time. Are there any coatings that actually work well and don't degrade after time? Reggie from Milwaukee.
Yes. So it's not something that gets requested often, but sometimes it does get requested. My suggestion would just give us a call at CertaPro, have us come out, take a look at it. Again, we solve problems, so we've used some clear coats. They tend to be siliconized, things like that, and it allows for the paint. The paint, they spray it, they tag it, and then you just come by, you hit it with a pressure washer. I haven't seen the flaking, so it's a possibility that maybe the contractor that applied it did not apply to proper mill thickness, or something like that. Mm-hmm. But get us on site, let us look at what problem you're trying to solve, and that's what we do, is we provide solutions. So just give us a call and at 1-800-GO-CERTA, we'll come out, take a look at it, put together a proposal of a couple different options to solve the problem.
By the way, I'm working with a customer. I'm doing some siding windows on one of his buildings on Murray Avenue, and you guys painted a big part of the building. It's brick. Beautiful. Like your guys, and he had nothing but positive things to say about how professional they were, how quick they were. I pulled up, it looked like a whole new building. I mean, it was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't realize how much commercial and industrial painting we do. It's a large piece of our portfolio. I mean, obviously, we started in residential, 20 plus years ago, and we've just grown to be able to paint coatings all over the city of Milwaukee, North Shore, Chicago. We're all over the place. We're going up as far as we have a project we have to get up to in Houghton.
That's up there.
Houghton, I just know Houghton for like skiing, but
yeah.
apparently,
you're up north.
Apparently, they've got commercial properties up there, and they got to be serviced up there too. So,
And this was one where it had like decorative corbels and little so there's a lot of detail to it. It wasn't like they just took a spray paint or sprayed it. Like, it took time.
Those projects are fun.
It was cool. It was quite the transformation. It was good.
Is there a big difference in products and processes between commercial and residential?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them cross over, but I would say, again, you're solving problems. So if you're working on a property that's high traffic or something like that, you're going to go with a product that it might even be a two-part product where you're doing mixing or
kind of
thing, exactly. And so there's different products to solve different problems. And on the commercial side, you see situations of high traffic in kitchens and industrial kitchens, and there's all different types of problems to solve. And the big manufacturers of paint, they have coatings. They'll sell you coatings for anything. So and a lot of times, unfortunately, when you paint new homes construction, we get a spec. We try to change it, but they don't want to change it because of the cost. But the problem is if you buy a new construction home, move in, you're most likely dealing with chalky paint. That's not that durable.
Sure.
So when you call CertaPro, we come out, we repaint your home, we apply color to all the walls, and that coating is going to last. It's going to be washable. It's going to be a much better coating.
Mm-hmm. And you said spec value. So is commercial stuff, there's always architects and contractors involved. Is it CertaPro specifying a coating, or do you leave it up to, say, a Sherwin-Williams or Holman Lindsay, is the manufacturer providing the specification for the
Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of the repaints we're writing a spec. A lot of the if it's a national commercial application, it's going to be a lot of times written spec by the Sherwin-Williams or the PPG or the Benjamin Moore, whoever wrote the spec with the facilities, and the ops people.
Right.
So then we have to follow that spec. If we don't agree with it, meaning we don't think it's going to last, we'll push back on that. And usually we can push back and be pretty convincing because of our technical knowledge. But yes, and that, yes.
And you have to do submittals and stuff like that
sure.
too. So,
And on new construction, there's the builders that are building 10 homes a year, and then there's the builders that are building thousands of homes a year across the nation. That process is going to be a little bit harder to change a spec when it's all the way across the country.
Yeah,
sure.
We don't have too many of those in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Our building code
handful.
Building code has kind of kept them from really getting in here.
Tell me about that off the air or on the air. I'd love to hear that story.
Oh, sure.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Yep.
Although I did hear that our humidity is 5 to 10%. It will change the temperature by 5 to 10 degrees. That's what it is. Because corn sweats.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it does.
Look it up.
Corn sweat is the thing.
So corn sweating in Wisconsin increases our humidity to the point where our temperature will actually change 5 to 10 degrees.
It's a big thing in Iowa as well.
So humidity is 10 to 40% different when corn's growing.
Mm-hmm.
Things we need to know when we're painting stuff. Huh?
Absolutely useless facts.
All right. Matt is with us all this hour, 855-616-1620. If you have questions, we'll get to Bob in Pewaukee's text when we come back about his steel door. It is the Fix-It Show on WTMJ.
WTMJ's Eric Bilstead here. It's been more than 3 years since we got our garage door from J.D. Griffiths, and it still looks brand new. I'm telling you, it's quiet, it's smooth, and honestly, I didn't realize how much of a difference a quality door would make until we upgraded. J.D. Griffiths, they've been doing it for decades. They're local, trusted, and they handle everything. Try the website, jdgriffiths.com/WTMJ. Schedule your free consultation from J.D. Griffiths.
Save on the best quality furniture and mattresses during the July Independence Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture. With major discounts from our premier suppliers, you will save big on top brands like Bradington Young, made in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Bradington Young is known for its fine quality leather upholstery. Fjords brings you modern Scandinavian design recliners and sofas, ergonomically engineered for more hip and back support. Norwalk, with American roots that go back over 100 years, specializes in making furniture just for you. Choose the piece, style, fabric, or leather you want, and in just 35 days, we'll deliver your new sofa, chair, or sectional. In-stock or special orders are all sale priced. Need a little help putting it all together? At Ken Michaels Furniture, our design staff is ready to help you with your purchases, and it's free. Stop in today and save now during the Independence Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture on Capitol Drive in Brookfield, Highway 100 in Greenfield, or our downtown Mattress Factory showroom.
Do you have a clear advertising message that assures your potential customers will choose your business over others when they need your goods or services? Will you have time to nurture it so it stays interesting? Can you buy media effectively and cheap enough so that your business stays top of mind? You're a business owner, and we understand how busy you are. And that's why we do these very things to help our clients gain market share and grow their business. Anderson-Smith.com. We help small budget advertisers get better results. Making a big advertising budget work? To us, that's easy. We feel that our ability to make small advertising budgets work in a big way truly demonstrates we really do know what we're doing. And that's why we should talk. We'll take your advertising budget, put it to work, and if history tells us anything, it will be the best investment in your business that you've ever made. Go to Anderson-Smith.com, email me, and I'll call you in short order. Because small or big budget, we help advertisers get better results.
Keeping you updated on culture and creativity. What's on Tap with Sandy Max.
The sights, the sounds, the smells, and the smiles of Summerfest.
Almost 40 years, we've only missed maybe 2. Wow. We have a tradition. Every year we buy the lineup t-shirt. We don't have enough drawers in the house anymore. Someday they'll become a quilt.
This is the best part of the summer for all of us. This is the spark that got me into loving music.
What's on Tap, weeknights at 6 on WTMJ. And the What's on Tap podcast on WTMJ.com.
Oh yeah, I'll take you dancing in a country.
Advice you can use. It's the Fix It Show on WTMJ.
Tyler Hubbard, originally one half of Florida Georgia Line, going to be at Summerfest tonight, 7 o'clock on the American Family Amphitheater stage before Jelly Roll takes the stage. So I have beef with this situation because Florida Georgia Line was one of the biggest country bands in the last decade, and he's now opening for Jelly Roll.
What does that mean?
Jelly Roll has only been around for a few years, and now he's the headliner, where Tyler Hubbard's been selling out stadiums for decades. You know,
but
it's just
isn't that the way that all
that
goes?
is how it works.
I mean, look at all the bands from the 80s, the huge bands and everything. Now they're playing, county fairs and stuff like that.
Shh, you're making us sound old when you say stuff like that, but it's true.
I'm actually trying to see. I want to go see Night Ranger in July. They're here in July in Fond du Lac.
I've seen them again 3 times, and I'm good. But good band.
A friend of mine's brother is their head audio guy, so I'm going to see if I can get in.
Well, you should get tickets, I would hope.
He travels the world.
Matt Hefter's here, by the way.
Yes, he is. Let's paint.
Certapro.
We can talk paint. We can talk music. We can paint your music venue.
Is a website. And Bob from Pewaukee had a bunch of questions, but basically he has a steel door that's never been painted, and he's wondering, how do I paint it? It's now dirty and stained and like...
Probably a garage service door. I see that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably been painted. It's just probably never been repainted. Maybe it's factory coated.
Factory,
Factory
I
mean,
the brick mold casings primed.
Yeah, exactly. So never been painted before. You want to make sure if there's any rust or dirt or anything like that. I would sand it down, remove that debris. I would use if it's a steel door, I'd probably use an oil-based primer. Maybe even something that's got some bonding characteristics to it. But you definitely want to roughen up the surface a little bit and get any debris and oils from your hands that you can't see around the knobs and stuff. Sand it down, prep it properly. As far as taking it off and keeping it on, that's kind of a preference. It's steel door. You can paint it in place.
Mm-hmm.
Just mask your hinges or cut around them.
I was just going to ask about, would you say you need to paint all the edges too?
Yeah, I would. Everything except for a lot of people make the mistake of some of these doors will have a fire rating on them.
Yeah.
Don't paint over that label.
Yeah.
But so in a couple coats of an enamel, I would personally use an oil base in that situation or minimally a urethane coating if it was Certapro painting it. But if you're a homeowner, those products are a little bit more difficult to work with. You might want to just use a high quality acrylic that has got urethane components in it. And the reason for that is just to make sure that, again, it's your hands, you touch the knob, you touch the door, and those oils will start to break down acrylics. And if it's a steel door, it's in probably a location where it's going to take some abuse, where you're going to bang into it with your hip to get the groceries in or whatever it may be.
What would you use to apply the coatings? Brush, roller.
Again, we solve problems. So if it's a high-end steel door for somebody's facility, it might get spray coated for a glass finish. But if it's a homeowner and you use a good quality paint that's going to self-level, you would just use anything like a foam roller or a very tight, low-nap roller. You can roll it on. Don't do it on a hot day. Those are things to do on cooler days out of the sun. It'll self-level and it'll look like a sprayed finish.
So don't use a brush. It's gonna
very minimum. I mean, if you do brush around hinges or something like that, roll it up tight
on the surface,
and get it to look good. Otherwise, call Certapro. We'll come out and paint your door for you.
Matt Hefter with us all this hour. Another half hour to go. Get your calls and texts in at 855-616-1620. What can you guys all do?
We do everything: interior, exterior painting, drywall, enameling, trim work. We paint kitchen cabinets. We do garage floors for people that have the nice flake systems, and there's really not much. We do carpentry and drywall repairs. I mean, it's funny that we just started. We used to paint walls and ceilings and outside of houses, and we've just expanded to take care of our customers.
When we get back after the news, Dayton's got a garage floor question for you.
I got a picture to show
Yeah,
you. Well,
right.
after this, we go over to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Jen Gregg. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Dayton. Milwaukee police are investigating a deadly two-car crash. A 27-year-old died on scene after crashing with another car at the Congress and Appleton intersection last night. The victim was traveling northwest on Appleton when they collided with a 28-year-old driver traveling southeast on Appleton. The 28-year-old was taken into custody. The investigation remains ongoing. 5 people are seriously injured after a silo collapsed on them in the village of Sharon. 3 motorcyclists and 2 people in a car took cover behind a barn near Highway 14 during the storm yesterday. The 80-foot silo nearby collapsed on the drivers, causing severe injuries. All 5 people were taken to the hospital. Their current condition is unknown. And the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is cracking down on impaired boating throughout this holiday weekend. The initiative is called Operation Dry Water and will help prevent boating while impaired through July 5th. Boaters can expect to see an increased law enforcement presence both on the water and at boat launches across the state. The DNR says 1/3 on Wisconsin's fatal boating incidents involved alcohol in 2025. They are urging boaters, operators, and passengers to boat sober and wear a life jacket to avoid legal consequences. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. Once again, there are no major incidents to report.
Traffic is sponsored by Angela Calais and Benefit Realty.
At Benefit Realty, pay only 3.5 to 3.9% real estate commission and get all the service that you should. Benefit Realty, you pay less for full service. Benefit-realty.com.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, chance of isolated morning storms and scattered evening storms possible, especially near the state line, a high of 83. Sunday, chance of afternoon storms below severe limits, a high of 80. Monday is mostly sunny, less humid, a high of 78. Tuesday is mostly sunny, sticky, a high of 80. Wednesday, hot and sticky, a high of 85. Right now in Madison, 72, Green Bay, 70, and in Milwaukee, 74 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 8:32.
Bo here from Ridgetop Exteriors. Southern Wisconsin got hit hard with hail recently. If your home took a beating, now's the time to take action. We've been delivering top quality roofing, siding, and window services locally for over 23 years. With free damage assessments and insurance experts on staff, we've been your licensed, local, and trusted contractor since day one. Don't wait until small damage becomes a big problem. Turn to Ridgetop Exteriors today. RidgetopExteriors.com. That's RidgetopExteriors.com.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Are you worried about running out of money in retirement? Wondering about how to pay less taxes? Join me, Tony Drake, for the Retirement Ready Show, live every Saturday at noon and Sunday at 7 a.m. on WTMJ 620 or 103.3 FM. We'll talk about smart strategies to help you retire with confidence. Don't miss it.
Drake & Associates LLC is an independent investment advisory firm that offers a variety of different investment vehicles. This commercial is provided for informational purposes only and should not be construed as individual investment advice. Drake & Associates LLC does not provide legal or tax advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance.
WTMJ's Julia Fellow here. I want to tell you about a healthcare team I personally trust, Jens Family Chiropractic in Germantown. Jens is my chiropractor, and they've become an important part of helping me stay healthy and active. Life can be demanding, whether you're spending long hours at a desk, chasing after kids, enjoying your favorite hobbies, or simply trying to feel your best. Aches and pains can get in the way. The doctors and staff at Jens focus on finding the source of your discomfort, helping you improve your overall health and your mobility. They provide personalized care where you feel heard and supported. I've experienced that care firsthand, which is why I'm proud to recommend Jens Family Chiropractic. Take the first step towards feeling better right now. The team at Jens Family Chiropractic is second to none. Learn more at jensfamilychiropractic.com. Experience the difference. That's jensfamilychiropractic.com.
Dayton and David. It's the Fix-It Show on WTMJ.
Well, this would be the most famous song from the Bodines. If you're not from Milwaukee, maybe the only song you know from the Bodines.
Right. Oh, I remember.
Party of Five, I think, used this as their theme
Right.
song. The Bodines
I don't
doing
remember
their
how many times I saw them in the 90s.
their 40th anniversary at the Generac Power Stage tonight at 10 p.m. at Summerfest, so go see them. Matt Hefter here from CertaPro Painters on with us, and David kind of mentioned my garage floor. Every time it gets super humid, it looks like it's sweating. What is that, and can that be fixed with your garage floor coating?
Yes, and we can fix just about almost everything. We have had to turn down a handful through the years just because the concrete was just crumbling apart. But essentially, it could be either just sweating because looking at the picture, there's oils down and so forth. And if you notice it's sweating, not consistently across the whole floor, but just where the oils are, it could be that everything is just sealed with all those oils. And then that, the humidity, how it works, right? This with windows is that essentially you have a change in temperature, be either warm, humid air coming in and a cold floor, and then it's going to sweat where those surfaces meet. So if it's just humidity, that's a simple thing. You just, grind off the floor. We have to obviously use a different type of coating because there's so many impregnated oils into the concrete that if you just go with a standard polyaspartic system, it's not going to bond properly. But there are industrial coatings where we could scarify and go in with like a urethane cement base or something like that is going to bond better and get a better bond. But essentially the other option is, we do test for moisture vapor transmission. Some floors in Wisconsin, there's just a lot of moisture underneath the floor, and that moisture is going to pull out on those hot days and pull out. So we typically will do a test and measure calcium chloride and open it up for basically 48 to, I think it's 72 hours, and measure based on a calculation of time, multiply by how much weight the calcium chloride picks up, and then we can calculate how much vapor transmission is coming through the floor. There are primers on the market that will hold back moisture, just depending on how much vapor transmission you have is going to be whether you're doing a one-coat system or a two-coat system for primer. But we can solve almost all those problems.
Yeah, I was thinking it's an old garage, probably poured right on dirt, no vapor barrier or anything under it. It's probably like you said, it's just a lot of moisture.
It's
coming
possible.
Right out of the ground.
I just saw in that spot you showed me how much oil was on there.
It's mainly that spot too. Yeah. So I think it is more of an oil issue, hopefully, because the whole garage floor isn't like that. It's that one. It's like he parked his car there for 40 years,
or worked on it and did all his oil changes,
and just let the oil fall out of the car.
Yeah.
It's kind of like years ago, people's basements. Well, we get some seepage every once in a while. You just kind of assume that. And years ago, well, my car drips a little bit of oil. And you don't expect your basement to seep moisture anymore, and you don't expect your car to drip oil anymore. It's just kind of those are things that are in the past.
That conversation, though, is amazing to me. Same with Jason from Capital, is the science that goes into, people think, well, I'm going to grab a paintbrush and some paint and I'm going to paint.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that easy all the time.
And two coats. One coat?
Yeah, right.
Up is one coat, down is two coats, right?
Yeah, I mean, we see so much. We get called out when somebody thinks it's just paint.
Yeah, right.
And if you're painting your walls, I get it. Like it's not like it is rocket science, but just using the right coatings. Again, coatings are manufactured to make things look good, but also to solve problems.
To perform.
Yeah. Okay, another one came in. It says the walkout basement door trim is rotting on my door. Can I replace the bottom 18 inches or so without replacing the whole door? I would like to copy the exact profile of the trim as well if I can do that. You guys fix wood rot too, right?
You can do anything. It seems like that's a very expensive approach. It sounds like you're trying to potentially even save some money, but it's a very expensive approach to just doing it the right way, which would be just replace your trim.
The times I see it, like overhead door trim, garage service doors, or a lower level door like this, the brick mold casing, you can see where it was cut and then a new piece was put in and everything. And my issue, and I hope you agree, is that when you replace a board, whether it's a piece of trim or a deck board or a piece of siding or a fascia board, you really can't just put an 18-inch piece or a 2-foot piece or something, because little pieces of wood are not very stable. And so when I am inspecting something, I was like, you need at least replace the full jam side of that trim, or at least a 6-foot piece of siding, or so that you can span 2 or 3, 4, hopefully studs, or the same thing with a deck board. You got to use larger pieces of wood.
I agree. I mean, if you lop off 18 inches, you're going to get 2 nails in there, 3 nails at best, and then getting that brick mold to match what the original was. That's the part where I go, it's just never going to look good. I've seen people. I mean, we've had on historic homes had to actually have cutters made,
a knife made,
for making custom millwork to match, the original, I guess profile of the millwork.
Yeah, there's a couple of places they have.
You can do
really
just about everything. It's just at some point, is it economical or not?
Blifford Lumber always had a really good catalog of specialty trims that were used here in Milwaukee. But every once in a while on projects that I was involved in when I was at Kelman, we're doing restoration work. We got to make a knife, which is an upcharge, but by the time you do it right, it's about doing it right.
Yeah.
Like you said, doing it the right way.
70 degrees in Milwaukee. We're going to hit a high of 83 today. Storms possible throughout the morning to the south and especially tonight towards the south. So if you're making plans, make sure you're checking your radar before you head out. Matt's with us for a couple more segments. 855-616-1620 is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. You can see them at CertaPro.com, CERTA, CertaPro.com. The Fix-It Show is on WTMJ.
AccuNet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
This is Chief Homebuyer Helper Brian Wickert. One of our senior loan consultants recently helped their first-time homebuyer client win over 13 other offers. Of course, it was a team effort with their buyer's agent, and it centered around helping our clients understand what little difference there was to their monthly payment to offer over the asking price. And again, what little difference it would make to give the sellers peace of mind that they'd still buy even if the appraisal came in up to $20,000 short. But that's not all. Our consultant also texted and called the listing agent to reinforce how well qualified our buyers were and that they could in fact still close even if the appraisal came in low. Your AccuNet consultant will help you understand your options so you can decide how aggressive you want to be. Then we do everything possible to help you win. Don't let someone else end up sleeping in your dream home. Know your options and get your rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval by clicking on the blue button at AccuNet.com. That's ACCUNET.com.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
The Fix-It Show live stream and podcast are brought to you by J&J Contractors. Visit jjcontractorsllc.com or call 414-423-9200 for your free consultation today. J&J Contractors, welcome home.
MW Marine. Celebrate summer with the 4th of July boat sale at MW Marine. Check out the new 2026 Lund, Ranger, and Vexus boats powered by Mercury Outboards. All priced to move during this special holiday event. Ask about remaining closeout models with deep discounted pricing at MW Marine. They'll help keep your boat ready for the water with expert service and convenient outdoor storage. Make this your best summer yet at MW Marine, where 4th of July savings are making waves.
You opened.
If we don't know the answer, we know someone who does. It's the Fix-It Show on WTMJ.
Jerry Harrison's 50 Years of Talking Heads going to be on the Uline stage at 5:30 tonight. So if you like this song, go check that out.
Been a long time since I heard this one.
David's having button issues today.
Yeah, right?
Welcome to the show, David.
Welcome to the studio.
Yeah, we're on the air.
Yes, so
I'm telling you,
Summerfest,
this
last day
microphone
today.
doesn't have the red light on it anymore.
Okay.
I would just grab the flag.
Sure.
Just, grab the flag, start putting it in the microphone and making a bunch of noise with it, and we're picking
let's
on
talk
them. Now
about paint.
we're picking on them now.
What are we painting now?
So when it comes to painting, we already talked about this. You have to choose the right thing. It's not just as simple as walking in and grabbing any paint
color,
off the shelf because you like the color and going home and painting.
There is a reason, even at the retail level, if you go into like a Sherwin-Williams store, there's a reason that there's all those product lines.
Yeah.
And those are just a fraction of the product lines that Sherwin-Williams offers. But those are the retail. They keep more of the commercial and the industrial stuff in the back or at only certain locations, right? So yeah, even when you go into a retail level, you'll look at how many different paint systems there are, brand names or product names, I should say, and how many sheens and all those things. Those are all for a reason. So
when do you guys have like production meetings? Like if a salesperson comes out to my house and they run across something they haven't seen before, they call you? Do they come to a meeting at the end of the day and say, hey, here's the situation. What do I need to do?
It's typically a picture and a conversation over the phone, and problems are solved that way. Sometimes it requires, somebody to go out for a field visit. But almost all of our estimators are former painters. So they've painted for some time. That's what makes them a great estimator. But you see things that just stump you, and so you usually take a picture and you call and make a phone call. And if I can't solve it, I'm a bit shocked. But ultimately, we also have our vendors, suppliers of our paint systems, and we can talk to their tech department and so forth. So those are engineers. I mean, if they can't figure it out, then your problem is not solvable.
Yeah, then
demo it.
We're not painting this; just tear it down.
Demo it.
Yeah.
I just know that I've been working at Site Unlimited for 5 years now, and I still almost on a weekly basis walk into something like I have never seen this before. There are so many variables in houses out there that to know everything is next to impossible.
Yeah. And I don't know everything about houses either, but I would say in the first 5 to 7 years, I was coming across a lot of stuff. I don't see too much anymore.
Yeah, but it's
but still, every once in a while, I'm like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, yeah.
Like whistling toilets.
Like whistling toilets,
right.
Yeah. Little Yankee Doodle dandy as you're doing your duty. So it's that's why I was curious. It is nice to know that the guys that are coming out to the house actually did this for a living, because there are so many different variables when it comes to painting something and what you're going to choose to do that. So one segment left. This is always our shortest little segment of the hour, but we have time to get some more questions in before we're done. 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line. The Fix It Show with Serta Pro Painters is on WTMJ.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Okay, we'll send these snakes slithering back to the desert.
Tarang, high, deep drive to center. Friedel back, Friedel turning, Friedel watching. Goodbye, we are tied.
The Brewers head west for a showdown in Arizona. Our Brewers Radio Network game day coverage starts tonight at 8:05. We are the home of the Brewers, WTMJ.
Hey, freshly retired WTMJ morning show host Gene Miller here for my friends at Hometown Windows and Doors. That's Hometown with an E for your every window and door need. We've talked over the years about the hometown difference. What's that all about? Well, it's about their huge new Berlin showroom featuring name brands like Pella, Marvin, and more, all on display. It's almost like a private home show, giving you the opportunity to compare your options side by side. And when you work with Hometown, you also get a dedicated project consultant to guide you to the products that best fit your home, your style, and your budget, as well as Hometown's own employee carpenters to handle the job. Now's a great time to lock in your price and take advantage of the savings by investing in your home's equity today. Take the hassle out of your next window or door upgrade. Contact Hometown today. Hometown with an E for your every window and door need. 414-329-1200 or online at hometownwindows.com. Hey, it's WTMJ Steve Scavidi here for QC Kinetics. We know joint pain is awful when you're the person who is fighting through it, but I'm betting you aren't the only ones affected by it. Maybe you love someone who struggles with joint pain. You see what they don't see, what they've slowly stopped doing. It's July, it's time to be outside, moving, playing, living, and you're sitting out. Let's talk about getting your life back at QC Kinetics here in the Milwaukee area with 2 locations, Greenfield and Mequon. That's what's happening every day. People who are stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, knees, shoulders, back. For me, it was my elbow. They are finally stepping out of it with regenerative treatments done right there in the office. So no surgery, no long recovery, or putting your life on hold. Just real relief. The inflammation eases, the pain lets go. We hear it all the time, not just from patients, but from the people around them. He's back. She's herself again. So if this sounds like you or someone you love, go find out what's possible. QC Kinetics offers a free consultation to see if you're a good candidate. QC Kinetics, call 414-667-5559. That's 414-667-5559. Change your life. Call QC Kinetics.
There's an amazing supper club in Wisconsin Dells, Ish Nala. Nestled among the pines and perched above the sandstone bluffs of Mirror Lake. The beauty, the history, the service, the food, the fun. Hi, this is Bob Prosser, owner of Ishnala Supper Club in Wisconsin Dells. I've been a part of Ishnala since 1973, and I am so proud to continue the tradition that began in 1953. Why not enjoy a brandy old-fashioned in one of our bars, each with a spectacular view overlooking Mirror Lake, or just relax before or after dinner on one of our outdoor decks. Our Ishnala chefs have prepared your favorites: 24-ounce ribeye, cold water lobster tails, North Atlantic salmon, and of course, Ishnala's roast duck. Thank you for making Ishnala Wisconsin's favorite supper club, where the only thing we overlook is Mirror Lake. I'm Bob Prosser, and I want to serve you.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station. Making it a great Fix-It day. It's the Fix-It Show on WTMJ.
And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stay.
4th of July.
Yep.
Happy 4th of July.
Right.
We celebrate 250 years.
I'm sure
of the
we'll
United
hear
States.
this song a couple times going to the Stone Bank Parade and then Hartford Parade. We'll probably hear this on a float.
Do you think other countries look at us and are just laughing like 250 years? They're celebrating 250.
Yeah, well,
They've been
from
around
that
for
standpoint.
thousands
Yeah.
of years, and they're like,
Well, we've been around longer than that. We just put it on ink on paper 250 years ago on what we wanted.
I think what's really amazing is how many people, all the stories you're hearing from all the soccer fans who have come here and how amazed they are. You know, they hear about us probably on the TV, but all those fans who have never been to the United States, how big everything is. They're amazed by the Costco's and the Walmarts and all that stuff, the excess probably that we have. I don't know, is that something to brag about? Maybe not. Maybe not that part, but just the expanse of our country.
and how friendly we are. They've been saying, and you know.
I mean, if you've been to Europe, you know, you drive like 2 hours and you're in 2 or 3 countries.
Right.
In the United States, you drive 2 hours, 3 hours, you're still in the same state.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just different.
Siding Unlimited, J&B Construction sponsor us every week. We appreciate that. Matt Hefter on from CertaPro Painters. We do have another text at 855-616-1620.
Similar to Bob's question.
It was, but different still.
Yeah.
We had a steel door placed on back door a few years ago. It has been peeling on the lower half. It's red and on the southwest side of the house. What can be done?
South and west means hot, late afternoon sun, right?
Yeah, I mean, the coating that was originally applied on the door is failing. If they recently installed it and still have the receipt, I would take the request to have the door replaced.
Yeah.
But, you know, besides that point, there are things you can do. You know, if the coating is peeling all the way, it's the difference between peeling all the way down to the metal and then you painted the door and it's peeling. If that's the case, you might have painted over a shiny surface. But if the right paint system is applied on that door and it's done the right way, it's not going to peel. It's a metal door. It doesn't retain moisture. It might fade, things like that. But again, I would use a urethane coating. If you have a sun side, it's red and it's going to fade. Use a urethane coating, and that way you make sure that it doesn't fade, or you at least get your cycle out of 7-8 years in Wisconsin. But give us a call at CertaPro, or you know, shoot me, you know, a picture of it. You know, my email address is right on the website. Shoot me a picture of it. I can usually help you through and solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. In general, though, south and west facing sides of your house, siding, windows, doors, and everything, they're getting the brunt of the hot late afternoon sun.
Yeah.
So ultraviolet
Plant
rays.
a tree.
And, yeah.
I wonder all these houses that are going up that are black
or
dark gray, like 10 years from now, even though they say this is it's going to last, I question.
I get concerned about the material, right? If it's like LP or whatever it is, and then you paint it black, can that handle? Like, I know LP probably stands a better chance, but like Hardy, can it handle the expansion and contraction that comes with painting something black?
Right, because it gets so hot.
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
Right, it can.
You guys paint roofs?
Not really.
Roof?
No,
Any kind of roof. I saw somebody that was painting their shingles.
Oh my gosh!
Don't ever do that. By the way.
Don't do that. It's a bad idea. No, not really. There are. There's just too many complexities with it. A lot of times it's holding snow and it's peeling because it's a manufacturer's defect. So even if you go over to coat it, you're just chasing a problem. Like you look at these, Culver's buildings or whatever, and you start seeing peeling, and it's like, all right, that's going to be a mess for somebody.
Yeah.
So you got to add that to the list. Toenails and.
But we don't like to get up on roofs. Minimize that as much as possible. But I don't want to make a business of it. Jumping up on roofs, but there are companies that focus just on roof coatings, including reflective coatings, fluid applied. For going over EPDM rubber, there's companies that focus in on this stuff.
We did get another text that says, "I enjoy the knowledge Matt Hefter shares with listeners. His crew did excellent work at my home, Kathy in Hartford."
Excellent.
So there you go. We enjoy
Kathy.
his knowledge as well.
I know the name in the
Kathy,
So,
your neighbor, basically.
I think she just did a
close.
really nice Google review. If I remember. Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah.
That was very nice of you.
That's always nice getting that Google review,
Right?
isn't it?
Well, yeah,
And
it just shows how much we did our job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, we're almost done. What is your
Doing our
job?
job,
What do you guys all do?
We paint everything. So inside, outside, walk around your house. It's 4th of July. Our leads go up basically Memorial Day, big time, 4th of July, and Labor Day. And there's a reason people are walking around their house
hanging
and
out
they're
in the yard and-
they're realizing, I didn't realize I was peeling so much.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the patio with a beer and a brat, and you're like, when
we
did
better
that
take
happen?
care of
That
that.
looks terrible.
But painting is nice. It refreshes the home. It makes everything look good. You feel better. You probably live longer as a result of it. Just paint your house so you live longer. Well, you're happy. When I'm on my deck and I'm looking at my deck and it's stained, I'm looking at the house is painted. You
don't have to go up on a ladder.
And you're grilling and you're in your happy place.
Right.
So just enjoy the inside of your house. If you're contemplating whether you should paint a room, just do it. Get
Go
the
to work,
room
come
paint. Do it
home
yourself or call CertaPro, but be happy. That's our tagline. Be happy.
Love it. Have a good 4th of July.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
too.
coming
Good
in
rest of
on
the
a
weekend.
holiday. We appreciate that.
absolutely.
Thanks, Matt.
David, enjoy the parades.
Yes, and
Plural?
and fireworks and
Parades. He's going to two parades.
Yeah, we went to the Oconomowoc yesterday and 2 today.
All right.
Parades
We
are
went to
fun.
Menominee Falls last. That is holy.
That's
cow.
a big parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just random people you don't even know what they are doing, and they're walking through the parade.
Yeah, Watertown has one like that too, where there's like 30 John Deere tractors, and everything.
Should we be offended that we haven't been invited to the Menominee Falls Parade if everybody's out there?
I think we could just go.
Just go and walk in it?
I
So
just pay your
you're saying,
$5
like
registration.
when they have TV
and-
personalities,
Yeah.
they should have the Fix-It Show
Yeah,
hosts. in the
exactly.
parade?
There's political figures. There was just, and like I said, some people we didn't even know who they were. They were just walking through, no tag, nothing.
I think we got to talk to the people in charge here about getting us in a parade next year.
Have a great 4th of July,
Yeah,
guys.
you too, guys. Be
Rose
safe.
Gray, the
Thanks.
Fox World
See you
Travel
next
Show,
week.
coming in next.
This has been The Fix-It Show on WTMJ, presented by J&B Construction and Siding Unlimited. Advice and opinions expressed during the program